Welcome back, everyone. We will be picking up the story from here. Raven, who is an introvert by nature, no longer wants to remain silent after the unjust action against his mother. Just imagine yourself in his position, with all the power that you had in your hands and all the unjust action taking place around you. Will you remain silent? Well, Raven wants slavery now. Judging people by making them slaves is the only thing Raven could think of at the time. Raven decides to rule over the people. Raven over the period steals control of all the authorities in the windy hollow town. Actions in the town seems to grow more and more coordinated. Raven is fed up of people who make fake promises, who make great promises, and is also ashamed to have people like that around us. So Raven decides to use the power of the bracelet to make them fulfill all their promises. Just imagine a politician with a lot of power cleaning the roads in front of you. Raven now realizes the true power of the bracelet. Leo was shocked by Raven's actions and he asks him, "What do you plan to do, Raven?" Raven replies by saying, "I want the world to know my existence and value. I will become the monarch and rule over the world. Of course, he will work for the well-being of the people. But this well-being also includes judgment for their sins." As unbelievable as it sounds, Raven was able to control all the people in the town, but he can't seem to exceed his authority beyond his town. It seemed to be one of the limitations of the bracelet. He must reach the place before he can control it. Raven realized this when he failed to control the country's prime minister. Indy Hallow is now at the mercy of Raven. He came out, declared himself the leader, confidently ordered his people not to divulge this. Then we are revealed of the blue eyes amidst the people hearing Raven's orders. He doesn't seem to be under the control of the bracelet. Well, this person flees from the city to report to a seemingly wealthy person with blue eyes. He reported that to the Sapphire royalty family. Fire Prince is left breathless as thoughts race through his mind. That bracelet in the wrong hands? Well, the Sapphire Prince used his influence and money to contact the Prime Minister of the country. Royalty Sapphire urged for utmost priority. Even abnormal behavior of Windy Hollow Town came to the notice of the Prime Minister. Because of the strange unity of opposing political parties, Prime Minister agrees to help him. Killing Raven is the best outcome Sapphire Prince could think of. This could be far more dangerous if Raven got control of the nation's military. Sapphire immediately deploys construction of barricade around Windy Hollow Town. This town is now locked. Mobilization of people is stopped, cameras were placed, and Sapphire's men were monitoring the entire town. Leo and Raven definitely noticed this, and Raven was thinking, "I should agree, I wasn't expecting this, but it's more exciting this way." Raven calls out Leo's father to find out if somebody else knew about the bracelet. Leo's father takes a guess of Sapphire royalty because of their blue eyes and tells them this was only something they could pull off.
Leo shows concern, asking Raven to stop, saying, "It's too dangerous to go against these influential people." Raven disagrees. "It is far more dangerous to not react to this. It's a perfect chance to annihilate the Sapphire," Leo said. "You've got what you wanted. Your mother's treatment is going well. Don't let that bracelet drive you mad," Raven says. "You don't get it. It's about fulfilling my emptiness. Can't you see I'm having fun, my friend?" Leo says, "Military can kill you before you can control them. What are you gonna do about it?" Raven says, "Don't underestimate the bracelet's power. Military won't take action against me as I have these people as hostages. They are gonna listen to me." Raven, with all these thoughts in his mind, orders his people to secretly monitor the blue-eyed people or any new people entering the town and to report him any abnormal activity. It's not a big deal because the military won't enter. Now, the only problem are those damn blue-eyed people.
Raven plans to capture the Sapphire family, which happens to be his only threat, and later expand his territory by blackmailing Prime Minister by taking the people of the town as hostage. Raven clearly states to Leo that it's only for blackmailing and he doesn't intend to kill his people. Leo tries to stop Raven, but is seemingly convinced because there is no use. Raven won't listen to him anymore. Sapphire Prince contacts Raven via phone to warn him about the consequences he might have to face. The royalty prince would silently accept the bracelet and promise to not harm him, even in the future, if everything goes well. Raven rejects this without a second thought. Raven smiles and says, I hope I can change you too. Sapphire Prince wants to kill him. Sapphire family apparently has dangerous assassins beyond our imagination. Well, Raven seems to ignore this and cuts the call and thinks, otherwise it won't be fun. The Sapphire Prince was furious after the conversation with Raven. He wanted to show his power. Therefore, he sends his finest assassins in the disguise of locals, changing their eye colors using lens. They found out that Raven was living in the mayor's mansion and entered the mansion in disguise of guards. They captured Raven, or they thought they captured Raven, because it was his double, one of his class bullies. The house is locked and the assassins were captured. Raven then sends a video of the assassins to the Sapphire Prince. Raven has used his people, whom he judged unworthy, as his sacrificial people to capture the assassins. As this was happening, suddenly someone with blue eyes knocked Raven down from behind. As he was falling down, he glimpses about the fact that only one person knew his actual location. It was Leo, the only person he had trusted who knew his actual location. Leo couldn't have done this himself. Raven's mother was with him. Only the people with the same bloodline of King Richard can remove the bracelet and destroy it. Raven's mother took out the bracelet and destroyed it. The bracelet effect has now worn out. Raven starts crying to regret that the only mistake that was to believe his friend Leo. What's the point of living if it doesn't matter to anyone? Raven's mother slapped him and says it doesn't matter. He should value the little things that he has around him, his mother and his friend. Raven's emptiness was not satisfied by this, but what can he do but to pretend to have changed by the so-called words of wisdom? Everybody knew somebody was controlling them, but couldn't remember who. Now that the Sapphire's assassins have seen the bracelet being destroyed in front of them, they seem to leave this matter. Sapphire's head had seemingly intended to do this too. That is the end of the story, guys. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe.